Morning guys, I am at Post Oak Creek in Sherman, Texas, giving you some idea what it looks like right here. I'm on South Travis Street, and that's the South Travis Street Bridge. There's a little trail that walks down to the creek here, and then we'll be there. Yay! Got a quick little view of the creek. Just getting under the bridge now. There's a gravel bar right here. We're going to work our way down a little bit before we start really looking, but you know, always keep your eyes down. For one, this is some snaky looking stuff, but for two, you never know what you're going to see. Well, I'm under the bridge and I just looked down here, and there's a lot of shell hash here. There's a shell layer, and I can see several nice brachiopod reliefs as I look through here, but this is the one that caught my eye right here, and that's a pretty good start to the day. I like that. Just a quick shot of the creek here. We're going to make our way downstream a little. Ooh, that's pretty, the sun through the trees. I've trained myself to scan for ridges like this on that brachiopod. The only problem is that here they are literally everywhere. Everywhere. So what I'm looking for now is little shiny black things for the most part. And we'll find them. But it's cool. It's very cool. I'm enjoying this place. We're going to find a couple of nice brachiopod examples today too, and oysters and some other stuff too. It's going to be cool. Okay, so I'm sifting through the first batch here, and let's see what we're finding here. Oh, right there. Can you see it? There we go. That's the first shark tooth of the day. How cool is that? Okay, let's get a little gravel. This looks nice and dark right here. I think this may have been pretty heavily done, but we're going to go right here because this has got a lot of crud on it. And so that means it probably hasn't been disturbed since the last time the water was up. Get rid of the larger rocks, shell fragments, where I can see what I got in here a little better. A couple pieces of glass in here, so be careful when you're moving through with your fingers. So it helps me to tilt my screen a little bit into the sun when I have sun. That is interesting looking. I don't know what that is, but I'm keeping it. Because the enamel on the shark teeth will really shine when it's wet, and it'll stick out a little compared to some of the other stuff. Okay. Let's get a little more. Again, sort the bigger stuff out. Take a look at it. Make sure you're not missing anything cool there, because, you know, sometimes things show up that you don't expect. It's good to give everything a look before you chunk it. Just look fast. Spread them out a little bit, and let's see what we got. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, there's one right there. It's a very nice one too. Let's see if I can get over there close enough where you can actually see it. Yay! Yay, yay, yay! Try right here. Yep, there's some more glass, so again, watch out for that. Oh, There's another nice one right there. It's little, but it's nice. Ah, there he is. There he is right there. Look at that. That is cool. So cool. So that's what it looks like after I've rinsed it here. That's a cool shell. There are so many of these cool brachiopod shells here. It's good to look at some of these little conglomerate pieces because sometimes there'll be a tooth stuck in one of those. That's a leaf, not a big shark tooth. Some people use an S pattern. I break mine into segments, quarters, and I look at each quarter, and then I usually give it another shake, and I look at each quarter again. I try not to get too many scoops in. I get too much material, and then I can't really see what's going on. I'm by no means an expert at this, but I think it helps to have some kind of system, even if it's not the, appropriate system. Yay! Can you see that little guy right there? That's a beautiful one. Woohoo! Woo-hoo! So in this little spot here, anyway, I'm doing a tooth of screen. Quick more once over. Man, the creek is beautiful. I don't know if you can hear the water trickling behind me. You can hear the traffic on 35, but it's not too bad. I'm going to look on that little point out there on that gravel in that bow, and then right here where this gravel is backed up. These look like good places that hadn't been heavily sifted just yet. All right, let's see what we got here. That looks promising right there. I don't know though. I'm going to put it in there and see. It doesn't have the definition that the tooth should have. There's some more glass. Aha! Look at this. Can you see that one? That's beautiful right there. That's a nice big one. Yay! Yay, yay, yay! There's a rib bone. Doesn't look anxious, so I would say that's probably a slaughterhouse remnant. Oh, so it doesn't look human. Well, I hadn't found any giant teeth today yet. This is the largest one I've found so far. Right there. I really like that. But we'd like to find some more bigger ones. A little bit like going through your diamond sakura piles from Murfreesboro, seeing what you got after you bring it home, looking for diamonds, which I haven't found any of those, so I'm way ahead on shark teeth today. Way ahead on shark teeth.
Okay, let's see what we got here. I've really been doing better with material out of the middle of the bar than I have been along the edge today. Oh, you see it? Look right there. You see it right there? Move it over to the center of the frame. Right here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. See if we got another one in here. Very nice. I like them. I like them a lot. Okay. So here's the way I'm doing this. Well, let's get a couple of the bigger rocks just right off the top. Getting about 2 or 3 inches deep. Getting 4 or 5 scoops. 4 is easier to look through, I think. But anyway, 4 or 5 scoops. We're going to take that over to the creek here. I'm going to give this a nice rinse. Get most of the silt and sand out of it. The smaller particles. So I'm using an 1/8 inch filter screen here, sieve, whatever you want to call it. It should have us in the screen there. And then I see what I can find. Right there's one to start with. Can you see it? It's right here in this corner. Pretty easy to spot right there. If I'm on the screen, it's easy to spot. Yeah, there it is. Right here. Yay! Yay! Whoop, whoop. Okay, let's see if we got any more. That one was easy. So that one kind of looks like a shark tooth, right? But it's really not. It's just an iron concretion. Tricky little devils. Nope, that was it. Just the one. All right, good find.
Hey guys, that does it for our trip today to Post Oak Creek in Sherman, Texas. It's been a great time. I met Wade Rocks here on the creek, so that was cool. We found 3 or 4 different species of shark teeth, probably 20 or 30 teeth. It's been a real success and I'm very happy with it. I will be back. If you like this kind of thing, give us a like. Feel free to follow along, subscribe, and maybe even give us a thumbs up, man. We'd appreciate it. All right. Until next time, live, love, learn.